All right, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the Spiritual War Room. We're going to do a celebrity read. We're going to do a welfare check on Britney Spears. There's some news coming out where she was, had an incident at the Chateau Marmont. I think that's Marmont. With her boyfriend. I don't know. So we're going to look into that. We're going to look into Britney's mental state, and we're going to look into whether or not this is a repeating cycle and what should Britney do to best help herself. We're going to also look into what others can do to best support her, okay? Before we jump into this, don't forget to show me some love, like, share, subscribe. All right, guys, so let's look at the incident surrounding, or let's look, judgment. Okay. People were like quick to jump on this. Like they called judgment. There was a fight. There was a fight. And so someone came. Okay, so. Oh, man. Hold on. What's this Knight of Cups? What's the Knight of Cups? Okay. These are people who claim to offer insider knowledge. Like these are friends, these are her pals, if you will. They're only offering something up to like the tabloids to make money off of it, right? But they don't know shit. They don't know shit. That's why they're like, oh, the authorities were there, the paramedics were there, there was a fight, and she has, and it's all to sell, it's all to sell. Okay. Let's look at this Five of Wands. What, Okay, so the Five of Wands, if they're saying that there was some kind of argument, these people are fucking lying. These are people who are close by. These could even be like employees at the, at the chateau who claim to know something, but they don't know shit. They could have been I heard they could have been fucking around being, acting fools, acting a fool, The authorities even know it. It's like they're like, man, there's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here. So whatever they were saying about a fight, that ain't true. Oh, so they're lying about this. Okay. All right. I didn't see anything just that much about what happened during that incident other than, people were quick to jump to conclusions that there was some kind of fight. Maybe he, because Britney has, one of the things that I was going to look into is this a repeating cycle? So they know her to be kind of hot-headed, hot-headed, and if she gets depressed, and that's why these are the people who are saying, oh, I worry about Britney. I don't, these are the people saying, that she's in a toxic relationship, and she's being reckless. Maybe she is. She does. Okay, so yeah, maybe she is. Okay, so Spirit is saying you need to slow down your fucking money or spending, Britney. You need to be wise. You'd be wise to slow down how much you spend. Oh, so this is the repeating cycle. Okay, this is the repeating cycle. She gets involved with somebody, and it's very driven by lust and, that passion, right? But here we have the devil, and these two are bound. These two are driven by their passions, their lust, and they're bound to the devil by that. And when this one, who is in devil energy, can manipulate this one who is also in devil energy, because it's easy to manipulate one when they're in devil energy, right? This one can manipulate this one into spending money. So she's going to be very depressed. Yes, this is something that she needs to, psychological. She needs some support. She does need some support. We're looking into Britney's mental state. Okay. Somebody's saying somebody has to have authority over her finances. What's the truth about that? Somebody, okay. Somebody to watch over. Huh. Hold on. It can't be her family and it can't be her lovers, because these two are kind of like in cahoots. Her family's pretty toxic, and she needs to be very careful because she has people around her that are like snakes. They're hidden enemies. They're like plants. They're plants in her life, sent by toxic family, toxic anyone who's like overseas, work, or I don't know. She has toxic people around her, hidden enemies. But she does need someone to kind of like reel her in, not really control her, but just kind of give her, good advice, but this is going to have to come from somebody that she trusts, because let me tell you, like, she does not trust anyone. And right now her mental state is kind of like, it's, yeah, she's very driven by her lust, and that's how they can fuck with her mind. Yeah. Okay. See, her family's involved. She's thinking she's gonna have victory with these new people, and then she finds out real quick, real quick, that this is not the situation she wants to be in. And I'm talking about her relationships, because her relationships are plants placed by her family, and her overlords, whoever they are. Jesus. Okay. The point is, the goal is to keep Britney unstable, unwell mentally, but she has, it's like constant, like, mistakes, repeated cycles. So the people that are like, oh yeah, she's, this is a repeated cycle, so therefore we need to put her in a conservatorship again or something like that. Even those people can't be trusted. She is repeating cycles, but the people who are claiming to help aren't really helping her. They just want to, yeah, she needs healthy people around her, because yeah, most of the people are trying to control her, manipulate her, and just they want to dominate her, and they purposely put things in her life to cause her to trip up on her old patterns, her old ways of being. Okay. Britney needs to be careful. Yeah. To keep control over her, they need to have her mentally, emotionally, unbalanced. Oh my God! So they have to send in people that will, that she will befriend, to do things to, create instability in her life, and they do this very covertly. Yeah. No one sees this. Oh my God, these people are fucking snakes. I can already say the best thing that others can do to best support Britney, these are not people who go out and party with her. These are not people who are very sexually free. They have to, because she has to learn how to control herself. This is one of her biggest issues. So going out and partying and having, being out in these environments is not the best thing for her. It's going to knock her off her square. And these people fucking know it. They want her to be, I don't know, going out and having fun with her friends and drinking and partying and posting crazy videos on Instagram, because the more she looks unstable, the more control they can have over her. They're trying, and they're doing it. I'm telling you, they're doing this covertly. So the best thing, if you love Britney, one of the best things you can do is convince her, like try to persuade her to stay home. Partying, drinking, doing reckless things is not the best thing, because this one can come in and manipulate her. And then they get anything they want out of her. She's gonna be burdened later. It's always like, I'm so driven by my passion and my lust that I don't see the consequences of these actions until later. And again, these people are sent in. These are plants sent in to her life to knock her off her square, to keep her emotionally unbalanced and mentally unbalanced. Okay. So the best thing Britney can do, stay away from parties and really kind of stay to herself, surround herself with good friends. These are people who don't mind not going out and partying and being seen, and these are people who actually just chill with her, like cozy, cozying up with a good movie and some, hot cocoa on a snowy, cold night. You need to have that warmth, those connections, because most of the people that are around her only want her because of what they can get out of her. Good times. We go out for dinner and we have all these drinks and she pays. She's the one with the money. So these are the people who want to benefit from her financially, but won't spend the time to really get to know her. You know what I mean? Wow. That's got to be tough. Poor Britney. What's going to happen to the people who continue to take advantage of her? People who tried to knock her off her square. The people who continue to take advantage of her. Careful. Because the fact that they're trying to kind of knock her down and have her in a position where she has to beg and ask for any kind of freedom, that's the position that these people who are taking advantage of her, or who had or who had taken advantage of her, these people are the ones who are going to be begging for crumbs. These people are going to be begging for any kind of support, financially, emotionally, physically. They're going to be begging, because that's the energy that they tried to put her in, and they didn't care about their actions, the things that they have done when taking advantage of her. Okay. Anyone who is a fake friend, if you were a fake friend, Jesus. If you were a fake friend to her, she's gonna get away from this. She might be kind of acting the fool a little bit, but she just needs people who will, who know how to help her. But if you have abused her, taken advantage of her, stolen from her, expect some pretty nasty karma. Okay? Alright guys, that's what I have for you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.